24 years ago, an unfinished Rayman game was made for the Super Nintendo and has now been brought back to life. So, Rayman creator Michael Ansel switched gears from posting his concept arts to revealing a prototype Rayman game that he dug up while going through his belongings. And this was via GameSpot, but you can see it on Instagram also. He said, quote, "We found the old unique Rayman SNES ROM. It was sleeping for 24 years. Time to wake up." And in the next update, it showed it running on a Super Nintendo. This is an interesting and really nice tease because no one in the world even knew this thing existed for a very long time. And it's running at a full 60 FPS. So, yeah, that's 60 FPS on a 16-bit system with, God, the capabilities of like a 486 from back in the day. It's a pretty good system, the Super Nintendo, yeah. No questioning that, but its power is very minimalistic compared to what we have today. And compared to the PlayStation, which had been released very recently with this. What ended up happening is that he stated that the PlayStation and Jaguar were coming in and that he had to cancel this. So this was back in about 1994, I believe, and they said in 1995 they ended up canceling it because they wanted to differentiate and change the stylings of what their game concept was going to be for the PlayStation Jaguar counterparts, which were released in 1995. The SNES had planned features to include two-player co-op and unique graphics, which would have been different from the PlayStation and Jaguar as well. And Unseen 64 provided the breakdown of that. So yeah, basically it's the same story as a lot of games like Star Fox 2, where they had a new, more powerful system coming out, and they had this game that was somewhat finished, at least in a playable state mostly. You could power it on, you could play it, you might not be able to finish the game, or you could finish the game, but it just wasn't there completely, and they dropped the project because they had this new powerful system coming out. Games like Earthbound 64, Star Fox 2, and now this Rayman Super Nintendo edition. Who knows what other games are out there that were just dropped in favor of newer consoles. Hopefully this somehow magically gets dumped onto the internet. This ROM magically, mysteriously gets dumped onto the internet. I don't know how that would happen, but I hope that Michael Ansel isn't mad about that ROM dump. Please dump the ROM, Michael. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have yourselves a great day. I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw. This was really amazing, man, to see this. The cartridge itself is kind of huge compared to a Super Nintendo cart, but it probably was never really finished to the state where it would look like a normal Super Nintendo cartridge. And yeah, that's about all I have to say about this. Interesting to see how this kind of came about. Are you guys interested in Rayman? Do you love Rayman? Would you love to play this game? Let me know your comments, questions, and concerns in the section below. And I've been your host, Protomario, and I'm signing out. As always, good gaming, and God bless.